Unboxing.
Unboxing!
Unboxing!
Do you want to start him?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Go, man. Go.
Hello and welcome, guys. I'm Hamish.
I'm Aaron. Good start. And today we are...
Is it actually an unboxing?
Yeah.
That'll be good, because you could use that. Hello and welcome. I'm Hamish.
I'm Aaron.
And this...
We're not doing it word by word.
No.
No. And this is a
unboxing. Oh, you're not going to hit... I'm Hamish.
I'm Aaron.
And today we are doing an unboxing, our very first unboxing, so we're actually pretty excited.
Yeah.
And we thought, for our first unboxing, let's start where it all started.
We're both equally excited about, obviously.
Yeah.
So, what we've got here, we have the Tamiya Fighter Buggy RX Memorial Special Edition. Why Memorial? That's usually when something's dead. But it's not. It's Memorial because this car started in 1996. It started a one-make race series in Germany, the Fighter Buggy Cup. And so to commemorate a 25th anniversary, that's why this guy's been re-released, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet, man. So, How long? Do you know how long the race series went for? Or no idea.
I think they did it once. I don't know. But it's not just the 25th anniversary. It's the 25th anniversary of that race series, but it's actually the 30th anniversary, sort of, for the chassis.
Okay.
Because this was originally released as a DT-01 for this Fighter Cup thing, as a fighter buggy in 1996, but the chassis first existed in 1991, known as, and this is so Tamiya, known as the Rookie Rabbit, and it was white and pink and had just close enough to Bugs Bunny to know what it is, but far enough away to avoid copyright infringement. That's what had on it. Brilliant. It's an evolution of the Grasshopper and Hornet and Grasshopper 2 and Super Hornet chassis, so it's still that rigid solid axle thing at the back.
Awesome.
Known for its handling prowess.
Handling and performance.
Anyway, I'm not going to rip on that. Look at that's classy, man.
That is nice. I like the handle.
Yeah. You said before that you felt like you're a businessman on holiday.
My idea of a businessman must be very different to others, because walking onto an airplane with an RC car is very businesslike.
What do we get?
We get some very shiny wheels.
We do get some very shiny wheels.
Very shiny wheels.
For any of you Subaru fans out there. Actually, it'd be cool to paint that
blue
in Subaru blue.
Yeah, World Rally blue. Really cool. Let's do it. PS16. Let's just hit it.
Your favourite colour. All right. So, we, like most other Tamiya kits... What's this right behind me?
What?
You get a very, very simple brush motor, a get you up and running ESC that can run either brushed or brushless.
Which is actually pretty cool.
It is. There's not a lot that can do that.
That is pretty sweet. For a kit, now, price point, where is it coming in at?
There's at about $220, I think.
Okay, cool.
Which is pretty cheap for a vaguely obscure limited production run thing. Because, as we know, supply demand, if they're making a whole bunch of them, it's going to drive the price down. This is an obscure re-release. This is for, I can only assume, for the European market.
Yep.
Because of that race series. I've been really wanting one of these ever since they announced it at the end of 2020, mostly because I just think it looks really cool. I love the look of it, and I love the, I don't know, just like the nostalgia, even though I'd never had one. It's a very 90s looking.
We've got different tastes, that's for sure.
Yeah, some of us like quality, and I'm not even going to. There's, so we get a whole bunch of A-arms. It is a build kit. You're putting the whole thing together. We get A-arms and bumper. We get gearbox cases. One thing that these kits, it's unbelievable. They don't come with ball bearings. Luckily, Plague RC, not Plague RC, just Plague bearings.
Yeah, well, Plague
bearings. They make.
I'm sure the people know who we're talking about.
Yeah, they make a
bearing kit,
which is mad. Oh, the mighty silver can. Caution, motor will definitely overheat. That's what it says.
So, I mean, even just for people, I mean, who probably don't know too much about Tamiya and going in for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Just a kit I mean, I think that's a great way just to get into the hobby in general. Like, any of the Tamiya kits, I mean, you're not necessarily going to buy a Tamiya car for its performance and handling, as discussed earlier.
I'll have you know, this does 25 kilometers an hour.
But the enjoyment of putting a Tamiya kit, like, I was a little bit of a hater there until I did my first kit, which was
you weren't on board.
I was not on board. I really didn't understand the whole why. Why does everyone talk about Tamiya? And
it's the build.
It is the build. 100% it's the build. And I definitely will be doing another one. I saw a DT-01 Subaru, which I think that's got my name all over it.
I think it does.
Bit of a Subaru fan. So I'll probably be getting that. But just getting into the hobby for people, like putting a kit together is going to teach you so much. I think that's a great way. There's actually a lot of, I guess, debate about whether beginners get into RTRs or in a kit. And
I think that everyone should build a kit. If you're in RC, if you're not in RC, doesn't matter. I think you should build a thing.
I think it really depends on whether it's...
No, everyone.
At some point. I think there's definitely...
Literally everyone.
Some people might not benefit, like a 9-year-old might not benefit, like a young kid. Well, you might be better off to... Look, this is obviously the debate, isn't it? It's healthy. I reckon start off at that age group, probably ready to run, and then maybe progress into a kit. But
kit for 7.
The point is that as soon as when you build a kit, your understanding of a chassis and a platform is just so much more in depth. When you're out there running it and you inevitably break something, you're going to know where to turn to. You're going to know what screw to turn and how to get things apart.
And on that, we should point out that these cars go together pretty much with one Phillips head screw driver. One Phillips head screwdriver, many screws.
Yep.
And anything else you might need, like wheel wrenches and a little Allen key, is supplied in the kit, as well as some grease. There's a few things that aren't in the kit, such as a steering servo, radio gear, battery and charger, and the aforementioned bearings. I think what we should do is we'll get some links happening in the description.
Yep, 100%.
Everything, if you want to do a more impressive build of one, you can take these cars pretty far. Like every Tamiya build, there's upgrade paths, or just customization. But to get you up and running, we can put links for the basic stuffs. If you want to take it further, get in touch.
Yeah.
I'm Buggy Man. Sorry, I've had that loaded up for like 3 months. I had to get it out.
It didn't fall flat either. Like, I hope someone behind a keyboard is laughing.
I just think it's amazing that you actually can see out of it. Go on, you know you want.
Yeah, I do. Oh, I'm Buggy Man.
No, it's rubbish. You're better at Bane anyway.
Yeah. What else are we getting? So 12mm hexes, that's cool.
12mm hexes,
yep. What else?
Standardized stuff.
Pretty sweet wheels. Big wheels. Speed control, as you mentioned.
One thing to point out, that a lot of other Tamiya cars or entry-level Tamiya cars don't have. This has oil shocks.
I was going to say, like, we've got shock caps.
This has oil-filled shocks. You build them. Every single component of the shocks you build. There's awesome foil flake sort of shiny stickers in here that you do have to cut out. You have to do absolutely everything to put these cars together, and that's something that I absolutely love about them.
It's pretty, like, the actual heads on all these screws are so coarse. Like, I don't think you'd be able to strip them.
No, honestly, and there's 2 distinct types of plastic that they use in these kits. There's the rock hard stuff that does make up a lot, like the tub chassis itself, but there's a lot of quite squishy RPM style stuff in there as well. So I think, honestly, especially with the...
So you're talking like bumper arms, like this sort of... Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like... It's
not sure if you can see that, but she's got a bit of a flexi flex to it.
I think they... I think especially with the kit supplied motor, you'd have to hit something pretty hard. Because they're pretty tough cars. They only do 25 kilometers an hour.
I was going to say, I don't think that silver can motor's really going to be pushing it.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
With that motor, they only do 25 kilometers an hour. And I think for like that 9-year-old bracket, maybe that's a really good thing. Putting together a car that you put together and you're really proud of it. Maybe you don't want it to do 70 straight away.
But in all honesty, like, you're probably going to go for like an ECX amp kit or something like that for probably your first. Because once you add radio...
Nah.
Unless your name's Aaron.
Well, you can have that opinion when we're unboxing an ECX amp, but right now,
well, I just think like
we're unboxing a Tamiya, so we have to say Tamiya's the best.
Or
sponsor me.
How hard is it to actually put one of these together?
Well, Hamish, I'm glad you asked. Ah!
Whoa!
See?
That was unreal.
Through the magic of imagination. No, it's not that. No. All jokes aside, it's a very easy kit to build. It really is. It's a lot of fun.
How long? How many hours are we talking?
2.
2 hours. 2 hours.
Honestly, while being distracted.
This isn't his first Tamiya kit, so maybe
No.
2.5 hours.
I'd say no. If you've never made one before, set aside an afternoon to do so. Take your time.
You can really see this taking some corners, can't you? Are you going to do a running video?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. There we go.
Absolutely. So it's nearly done. I haven't put in an ESC or radio gear or servo yet. I do have a vintage, but like period correct is like an early 90s Futaba servo to go in. It might work.
Might not.
It might not work. But yeah, I didn't, as you probably noticed, I'm sure you were going to pull me up on it.
The aerial?
No, what's wrong with, I love the aerial.
Very manly.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, what? Pink's cool.
No, as far as like, so you're going to use, obviously you got the standard silver can in there. Are you going to use the standard brushless ESC? No? You're going to do away with that and what?
Well, a lot of it remains to be seen.
Yep.
And that will be revealed in the next one, because I want to do it and so like a part 2 of this, where I've had to get it, because I love it. I already love it, and it doesn't move. It's not an RC car, it's a model car at the moment. I still reckon it looks awesome. I didn't do the box art stickers, which I'm sure you're going to pull me up on.
No, I wasn't actually.
You weren't?
No.
No, well, you would have if you'd read the notes that I put. Anyway, so...
No, this is not scripted. This is all natural.
That's true.
And what's your next line?
And that's the whole point of building something. You're right, it is. Great improv. No, I just want to point out that while I think that the box art of all these cars, it is a selling point, and I think they look amazing, making them look just like the thing. One of the best things about building a kit, I think, is that you have an opportunity to have different colours.
Yep.
You can build it exactly like the box, and that's cool. Like, that is awesome. Or you can build it similar. Like, this is very close. I love the wheels. It's the same sort of look. Or you can go
completely out there. Yeah. Just get yourself some crazy colours and go wild.
And that's kind of where I want to leave it, is to just sort of think on that. I believe one of the best parts about these kits is, in addition to an educational thing, it's a creative thing.
Yep. Not simply just this kit in general, but any of the Tamiya kits, any kit.
Any
body shell, even like when you get a body shell,
even the ECX amps, anything that you're making, any sort of kit. I really, really love people putting their own personal touches on stuff. And I think that segues nicely into other creative stuff that we're doing. This should be the official announcement of
the Workbench. Yes, that's right. We are releasing that wasn't scripted. We are releasing a podcast, which we are just going to basically, similar setting to this, general RC chat about whatever we feel like.
News, conspiracy theories, builds. If you do have a really cool build that you want to show off, or some absolute carnage
crashes,
from potentially a segment that might be called Crash of the Week. But if you have anything that you want to share with us that you would like to see on a podcast, or you want to get our reactions to, shoot us an email. We've actually got a proper one now, which is theworkbench@hobbiesdirect.com.au.
So send it through, and obviously any feedback as well. This channel's really just for you guys
only praise.
Or sponsorship from
sponsor me.
There's a whole bunch of things that me and Aaron have just randomly been sitting one day and just like, geez, I wish, maybe we need an outlet where we can share these and help people.
Everyone needs to hear our correct opinions.
No, I just feel like there's a bunch of stuff that, I think that we would have benefited from early on in our hobby journey. And obviously, RC cars for us has been something that's stuck, and we work in the industry, and that's right, we get to call this work, and we just feel like we can share some things that we've learnt over the time, and potentially have you guys teach us some stuff as well.
Have a bit of fun, and just like another dimension of it. I mean, when I was a kid, I would have loved it if the internet existed. When I was young, I would have loved it when at the height of my obsession with Blitzer Beetle and Super Hornet, if I could have watched a thing about by people who knew more than I did, who would just talk about this thing and would sort of hopefully answering questions that I didn't have anyone to ask at the time.
Yep.
As in, like, you know, the little Bernie thing that was used to be on the back. I want to know what that was. But we'll talk about that.
100%. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and we look forward to bringing you guys more content. Yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm Buggy Man.